Quick word with Mike here in a moment. He's making his way over, the legend, the pride of Brownsville. Mike, can I ask, the world is excited to see you one last time, perhaps. Can you just tell us the emotions, the thoughts that are going through your mind right now?
Talking's over.
Why did you push him there?
Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather stood face to face, close enough to feel the tension crackling between them. The world froze because for the first time ever, the most feared puncher in boxing history and the most untouchable defensive mind the sport has ever seen have agreed to share a ring. This is not a rumor. It is happening spring 2026, and the location being considered is the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the same ground where the legendary Rumble in the Jungle took place. 50 years later, they are trying to bottle that same once-in-a-lifetime magic all over again.
I don't play no motherfucking games. I'll fuck you up. I know. Play no motherfucking games.
And that's my personality. Like right now, I'm scared to death. But as the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become because it's reality. And in reality, I'm invincible.
The world is excited to see you one last time, perhaps. Can you just tell us the emotions, the thoughts that are going through your mind right now?
Talking's over.
Why did you push him there?
Don't really worry about that. This is easy. This is what I do. I'm a fighter, so I don't worry about anything. Once again, I've been a professional 25 years, then fought the best, then seen every style, and always came out.
But let's be honest about what we are actually looking at. The Mike Tyson walking into that ring is not the same man who bit ears and ended careers in 90 seconds. That Tyson is gone. The man we saw against Jake Paul showed every bit of his 59 years, landing just 18 punches in 8 rounds, a shadow of the force that once ruled the heavyweight division. And yet, something about him still feels dangerous. He has openly admitted that a violent side of him never went away, a dark impulse that keeps dragging him toward trouble. He says he keeps it under control, but the real question is, when the lights are at their brightest, does that control finally break?
Tyson, if there were some prearrangement for this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and saying, "Hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude"?
Nah. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check. They're gonna get a check that's real huge because of their names. So nobody's finna their money.
Never the fly, slick black fighter. It was just very serious, and it was just very hard and mean. I didn't like the slickness. It was all about hurting him.
Are you saying you got Tyson?
I got Tyson.
You got Tyson over Mayweather. That's huge. Why? I just got Floyd because he's younger, 10 years younger, fast, elusive.
I hear bigger punches, man. You don't get toe up.
Really? So if Tyson lands on Floyd, Floyd's going down? But so when he fought Jake Paul, some fans, they weren't too impressed with Tyson's performance versus Jake Paul. You think you'll have a better one versus Floyd?
I just think if they compete, you're gonna get.
I like that. You're sticking with your boy Tyson, though. You're loyal.
Well, I'm just
heavyweight size.
He don't let nobody get there. He ain't gonna let nobody get there.
And then there is Floyd Mayweather, the man who walked away with a perfect 50-0 record, who outclassed Manny Pacquiao and stopped Conor McGregor on his feet. But the talk is getting louder. He is 49 years old, with 3 fights already lined up this year. Mike Tyson, a kickboxer named Mike Zambitis, and then a professional rematch with Pacquiao in September. This is not a comeback driven by passion for the sport. This is a business move.
It's a shame that that's probably one of the biggest fights in boxing now. And that's ridiculous. I mean, with all these other young fighters, nobody still hasn't got to that to that height of fame, and that's a shame. I mean, but there are a lot of good young fighters that that I see myself growing up, coming up, and I mean that I really like, but I don't think that right now their name and their talent, and their fame haven't reached to that level yet.
You know what's crazy, and I don't know whether it's true, but I was hanging out at Wes Watson's house, right? He's a big fitness influencer.
Yeah, I know
you know who he is, right? So we did a house tour.
Bald headed dude.
Yeah,
yeah,
white dude, big,
prisoner guy.
Prisoner
Okay,
guy,
I know
right?
what you're
Exactly. So, but when we're getting ready to shoot, he's got these kind of people at his house,
right?
And there's this old school jeweler dude there. They're oh, this is one of the OG jeweler guys. This is who everyone else gets their stuff from. And he told me, and I'm not going to say who it is, but he's Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's no, really, Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm how could he be broke? He's yo, he spends like crazy.
Yeah.
Spends like crazy.
I mean, it only could go but so long. I mean, and you're not fighting.
You would think that your investments would continue to grow.
Right.
As long as you keep your spending under wraps. Like right now, I could retire right now. This could be my last interview ever.
Right.
And with my investments, I invested into a lot of great companies like Google and Amazon and Tesla over the years, and those companies have all grown and continue to grow, right? And I could actually borrow money against my stock portfolio without even selling my stocks.
Right.
So I assumed that Mayweather was in a similar spot because he made so much cash, and if you invested even in common stocks, you should do pretty well. But I mean, listen, Mayweather never flies commercial. He's only flying private.
So he doesn't own his own plane?
I don't think so. I've never seen a Mayweather plane, like a Drake plane. I've never seen that. Not to say that he doesn't. I don't know Mayweather.
Insiders are telling a story of serious financial trouble, a $300 million lawsuit against Showtime, disputes over unpaid rent, and a bold claim from Logan Paul that Floyd still owes him $1.5 million from their exhibition fight years back. They say he still flies private, but the tank may be running low. So when Jeff Mayweather steps in and says the smart money is on a payday and not a prize fight, he is telling you everything you need to know.
Slide and drop. Punch it, wait till help you go. Drop. Walking. Touch it. Six. Punch it. Touch it.
Short. Don't look at it. Drop it up.
Watch it. I step back like I have my distance. That's why I step. See, I have my distance. Fighters don't know their distance.
Able to beat him. I mean, remember when Floyd fought Manny Pacquiao? He waited until Manny got knocked spark out from Marquez, and then he was like, yeah, now's my time to fight him. I just don't believe that Floyd would have fought Mike Tyson if Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. But Floyd seen that Mike Tyson couldn't hardly walk to the ring. When he got to the ring, he couldn't move around. Jake Paul was running circles around him. And that being said, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, huge. But we see what Floyd's doing here. He's yeah, I'm going to get in there with Mike Tyson, who couldn't do anything with Jake Paul. I'm going to get millions of dollars. Well, yeah, I'm up for that. But again, I don't blame Floyd Mayweather for doing this. In boxing, I always say, there's not much money in it for the regular people like me and you if you're a fighter. But for someone like Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, they earned absolutely millions.
Nobody is going to throw away their payday, as Tyson himself put it. But that is the terrifying beauty of this. Mike Tyson does not need the money the way Floyd does. Tyson is charging $5,000 for a training session and collecting checks just for showing up. He has been open about training while under the influence, chasing a feeling of relief to push through the pain. If he walks in there loose, Unpredictable and wild, he only needs to connect once. Floyd knows this. That is why you see him at the Mayweather Boxing Club looking shredded at 49, still working the mitts with that sharp precision. His trainer says Floyd is smooth, slicker than ever, and beats Tyson easier than people expect. But being slick does not knock anyone out. Tyson can. Even Evander Holyfield, the only man to share a ring with both of them, leans toward Tyson, saying his style makes it nearly impossible to land a clean shot.
Mike! Beautiful roll, Mike! Excellent! Excellent! Complete game. Complete game. Beautiful game. Complete. There's nothing to say. You're complete. Excited just enough. Beautiful roll, Mike. Excellent roll. Excellent defense, champ. This is the perfect head position. This we talk about it. 40 seconds. You are winning the fight, so there's no reason for you rush. We are winning the fight. All good for us. Clean shot, Mike. Excellent. Nice left hook. Up, up. We're done. The job is over. We're done. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time! Oh, great work, man. Great work.
And at this age, if Tyson gets hit, he can take it. If Floyd gets hit, we might witness something the world has never seen before: Mayweather hitting the canvas. Daniel Cormier said it best: the one thing we will not see is Tyson putting Floyd away clean. But just imagine it for a moment. Picture a 59-year-old Mike Tyson catching the greatest defensive boxer of all time flush on the chin. It would break the internet. That is why you are going to watch. That is why we are all going to watch. Not for the boxing, but for the chaos, for the chance to see two legends roll the dice one final time. If you want to find out who blinks first, hit that subscribe button right now and drop a comment below. Is this a masterclass for Floyd, or is it the ultimate heist for Mike? The fight is coming, and in boxing, anything can happen. Until next time.